15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Brett, listen to the booth. Brett, listen to the booth. All right, let me get Lorena Lammers across the line. Lorena Lammers, please. All right.
Lorena Lammers.
And Amy Felt. Amy Felt across the line.
Amy Felt.
All right, we'll get this race underway. I still need a bunch of marshals. Why am I waiting on marshals, guys? I've got 2 races that are supposed to be filling this. Mini B and the other half of novice.
Now that you got all the work done, I'll come do it. Fill them in. Mini B, you guys ran. Let's get on the track. If you were on the track running Mini B, you should be out here cornering. Why are you leaving? Why did you leave the track? I need one more corner now. Okay. All right, so Wheeler, Lammers, Jenkins, McKnight, Gilpin, Felt, and Scott. Here we go. Corners ready. Drivers ready. On the tone. Oh, I'm sorry. Restart. False start. That's all me. Hello. We're not racing. Okay, so that is warming you up for main events. We're not doing that yet. You're welcome. One at a time, we're going to go with Wheeler, Lammers, Jenkins, McKnight, Gilpin, Felt, and Moas. Okay, I need to clear something up. I think I've got some transponders crossed up in the loaners. If you're driving a loaner, Scott Moas cross, Scott only. I think we got something flopped here. Because he's probably in round 2. All right, Scott, you're good. Who else is running a loaner out there? Go across. Who's that? Kyle? Okay, there it is. Oh. Okay. Okay, Kyle, you're good. That's what's going on. Rio is not in this race. So. All right, something's going on with the data here, so for some reason we've got some confusion here, and you're not your fault. For some reason, Race Vision has got people confused, or Live RC. So we will figure that out in a minute, but right now we're going to go racing. Chad, on the tone. Lorena. Mark. Zane. Kyle. Amy, and Scott. Everybody refresh your phones, by the way, because sometimes things get resorted a little bit. So make sure you just do a quick refresh on your phones as we roll into round 2. Kyle Gilpin, brand new racer out front. You guys are chasing an 11.415 from Brody. Lorena in the 2, Chad in the 3, Mark 4, Scott, Zane, Amy, birthday girl. So Kyle running a B6 loaner, sponsored by Associated Reedy. So now Kyle on at 9.405, Mark Jenkins 9.426, Lorena Lammers 9.427, Chad Wheeler 9.429. You hear how tight those times are for the top 4 right now. Top 4, anything could change this up. Calling a race. Okay. Gilpin, Jenkins, Lammers, Wheeler, McKnight, Moas, Felt. That's your order. Watch straight away. Okay, clear. So Gilpin still on a 9.403, Wheeler on a 9.412, Jenkins 9.418, Lorena 8.406.
1 minute left.
You heard her, 1 minute to go in this one. We got a broken car. Is that Zane, right? Is that Zane McKnight? Who broke? It wasn't Zane? 20 seconds, Chad and Kyle now battling for the top spot. So Wheeler putting down a 9.412, Kyle on a 9.413 for your 1 and 2. In the 3s, Lorena. Keep going till you hear your name, racers. Keep going.
Lorena Lammers done.
All right, when you cross, you will be done. When you cross, you will be done.
Mark Jenkins done. Scott Moas done. Zane McKnight done. Amy Felt done. All drivers are finished.
Mark Jenkins finishes that one with a 9.416. Lorena in the 2 with an 8.402. Zane 8.422. You drivers, put your cars on the table, on the table.
The race is completed.
On the table, straight to the track, drivers.
Up next, race number 2. Novice by team associated. Heat 2 of 2.
All right, warm them up, drivers. Track is yours. Track is yours. I'm going to need one more cone to marshal here in the front.
Zach Gilpin.
Gilpin, somebody,
Casey
can you guys
DeVille.
grab this cone
Travis
in the front?
Gilpin. Adam Klett. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Hey, we're going to put Marcus in.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Rio, are you on the stand? Rio, I don't see a check.
30 seconds to the start of
All
the
right,
race.
straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. I need Rio on the stand.
Rio Mulver.
Okay, perfect. All right, no more new laps. No more new laps. Turn around, driving backwards, nice and slow. Nice and slow.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, corners ready. It's Brody on the tone, then followed Rio, Zach, Adam, Casey, and Travis. Corners ready. Brody on this tone. Rio. Nope, no, no. Wait. Zach. Go, go, go. Adam. Casey. And Travis. Go. Everybody go. You don't all go on the tone. One at a time as you get called. I just messed everybody up on that last one. That's what I do. I'm here to confuse you. That red car on the other side. Red car, other side. Other side. There you go. Nice job. Minutes to go. Brody, Rio, Travis, top 3 right now. Brody chasing his own TQ, 11.415. He is on the pace right now with his 11.405. That is your green buggy white wheels. So Brody on the pace to beat his first round time right now. Oh, purple car. You just drove through the leader. Have patience, Brody, and that wouldn't have happened. Patience, patience. $11.405. Rio 11.420. Gilpin 10.417. You got Travis and Zach. The Gilpins battling for your 3 and 4. Let's see who's gonna have the bragging rights in the Gilpin pit. Somebody just left the track. I think that was a Gilpin. It's got to be. Learning stuff right here from Eric, the uncle. 150, Zirkos, Mulver, Gilpin, Zach, Casey, Adam, pace, 11.407. Brody on a great pace. Work with that green car. Don't take him out. That's your leader. Purple car, that's your leader. So he is right now 8 seconds faster than his first run with 1:30. Running some 19-second laps. Mistake out of Brody. That's oh, we got one in the middle of the triple. Yep, Lorena, that is your job to be there. Don't leave him sitting there.
One minute left.
So Brody 11.403 now. So much better run than round 1. Great improvement. Always good to have a personal best. Chasing those PBs all day just makes you faster and more consistent. So 30 seconds with Brody, Rio, Travis, Zach, Adam, and Casey. Matt, come see me. Matt, come see me. Peterson, to the booth. I got a 43-second here. I guess that's right because if I... Yeah. Okay. All right.
Brody's hour coast done.
Brody's done. Keep going till you hear your name. Track's live. Track's live. If you heard your name, you are done. Brody's the only one.
Zach Gilpin done. Rio Malver done.
Race 3, 21.5 up next.
Travis Gilpin done. Adam Klett done.
All right, what do we got going on here? What are you doing?
Looking to see what I'm going to do, my dear. Oh, you threw at 13.5.
Casey DeBow done. All drivers are finished.
So you're up. So we could do it right after 4 mod, because then you're not up.
I'm going to be in 15 now for this one.
Okay, that'll work. I'll do it right after 4 mod.
Okay. Did I hear say Matt come up? Or was that
Wrong, Matt. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
So was it not plugged in?
Yeah, no, I changed the auxiliary port that it was plugged into.
Okay.
He said it would cross the line, but it wouldn't register. So I was having that with my first qualifying run.
Okay.
Make sure it's working right.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks,
Wow,
bro.
that looks really weird. That orange buggy's got like white.
We're gonna get ready to take.
All right. Look at this orange buggy with these white parts.
The race is completed.
What the hell is that?
Up next, race number 3. 21.52 WD Buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 1 of 3. Polly. Kenneth Sproul. Lucas Nelson.
Hey, the highway's open. Don't park there. Don't park there. All
Mark
stop. All
Rodriguez.
stop.
Adam Souter.
Did you open the track?
No.
Tyler
No, track is
Davis.
still closed. All right,
1
looking for a
minute to the
check
start
on
of the race.
Mike Hood, Rowan Klett, Patrick Brooks, and I am missing marshals.
You're gonna be light.
All right, let me get some marshals out here. I need a marshal to cone
45
number 1.
seconds to the start of the
Marshals
race.
with cone number 1 over here by the RD booth, and we're all good. All right, I need to check on Mike Hood, Rowan Klett, Patrick Brooks.
Mike Hood. Patrick Brooks. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Mike Hood gonna leave this around. Henry Locke will roll off 2, Lucas Nelson 3, Kenneth Sproul 4, Mark Rodriguez 5, followed by Rowan, Tyler, Adam, Patrick, and Paulie. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Mike Hood on the
15
tunnel.
seconds to the start of the race.
Henry Locke, Lucas Nelson, Kenneth Sproul, Mark Rodriguez, Rowan Klett, Tyler Davis, Adam Souter, Patrick Brooks, Paulie Fitchett. Caution loop, caution loop. Paulie Fitch out front, 13 laps and a 4:01. Lucas in that number 2 spot. Tyler Davis in the 3, 12 and a 4:15, 12 and a 4:17 for Mike Hood. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3, Tyler and Mike. So Pauly right now 17.5 last time by, going 13 in a 4:01, 13 in a 4:16 for Lucas. Oh, caution just after the booth. Clear. .230 down and 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Pauly and Lucas doing battle out front. It's 11.8 seconds now the gap. So Pauly with Lucas on track, a lap ahead on the clock. Caution sweeper, caution sweeper.
1 minute left.
Seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Pauly out front, 13.407. Caution after the loop, clear. And drivers, as time expires on the master clock, keep on going until she calls you done.
Lucas Nelson done. Adam Souter done. Tyler Davis done. Mike Hood done. Henry Locke done. Kenneth Sproul done. Ryan Klett done. Pauly done.
And looking for one more, Patrick Brooks to finish. All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Pauly Fitchett, 13.408 in that number one spot. Lucas, 12 and 4:10, 11.405 for Tyler, followed by Mike, Rowan, Kenneth, Henry, Patrick, and Adam. Kenneth Sproul, come see me, please. Kenneth Sproul.
The race is completed.
Race 4, 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Narrative Coffee. Heat number 2 of 3. You guys should be ready to go and on the stand. Race number 5 should be thinking about it.
Up next, race number 4. 21.52 WD buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 2 of 3.
Drivers from that last race, get right back out here to Marshall. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Looking for a couple more marshals. I had 10 drivers in that last race. I should have plenty of marshals. Let's go. Need Marshall to 5. Marshall to 5. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Bucket 5. Bucket 5. All right, drivers, track is hot. Track is yours.
James
All right, just a nice little reminder here, guys. It is your responsibility as racers to come out here and marshal immediately following your race. We have a table at the base of the stairs. You come down, you put your car on the table, get right back out there to marshal. We keep the pace up on this program and get out of here in time for dinner.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway closed, straightaway closed.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Chance Brazier going to lead us around, followed by Chris Painter, Levi Lalone, Matty Fields, Eric Gilpin, James Brown, Anya Dyke,
30
Matt
seconds
Peterson,
to the start of the race.
and Dalen Brown. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Chance Brazier on the tone in less than 5. Chris Painter, Levi Lalone, Matty Fields, Eric Gilpin, James Brown, Anya Dyke, Matt Peterson, and Dalen Brown. We are off and underway here in round number 2, heat number 2 of 3 of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Narrative Coffee. This is race number 4 of 22 for the round. We're going to take a moment and thank our sponsors. We're going to thank Team Brood, our title sponsor of the race this weekend. Toyota Lift Northwest, Team Associated, Reedy Power, Anthony's Contracting, Protec RC, Miller Designs, J Concepts, A Main, Vision Racing, Badger Machine Works, Narrative Coffee, Garage Door Guys, Team Teakin, JNS RC Hobbies, Macklin Racing, and everybody else who helps keep this program going. We want to thank Extreme RC Hobbies. Again, J.R. Clark and Michelle Camstra, they got parts for sale towards the back of the pit area over there. And again, Extreme RC Hobbies rounding off two $50 gift certificates for good for Extreme Hobbies. All proceeds going to the DieHard RC Tool Recovery Fund. And again, one more of those Extreme RC Hobbies gift certificates purchased and donated by Toyota Lift Northwest. And don't forget also, Toyota Lift Northwest presenting a $50 consistency prize and $50 to the winner of both our 17.5 and stadium truck classes today. Minute 45 into this one, James Brown is leading us around 13 in a 4:05. Chance Brazier going to fall back to 3 as Levi Lalone bumps it up to the 2 spot, 12 in a 4:08. Chance in a number 3, 12 in a 4:17, 4:21 for Dalen, followed by Chris, Matt, Anya, Eric, and Maddie. So drivers, just a reminder, double single is a valid option through that triple. Perhaps an encouraged option. Oh, we lost one. Lost Chance from close to the front, unfortunately. James Brown still out front, though, 13 in a 4:12. Only driver on a 13-lap pace right now. Toby Jenkins holding on to that TQ from round number 1 at the 13 in a 4:05. James and Levi, though, 1.7 seconds of separation as Levi keeps going a little bit faster. James Brown slowing it down just a little bit, 12 in a 4:04. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go. Anya, you should do double
1 minute
single.
left.
Double single. So you see some of these cars taking triple, some of them taking a double single line through that triple section. I can tell you the difference is not motor for most of them. It is most assuredly corner speed. So you see a lot of cars hugging the pipe nice and tight, coming through this little section here right after the line. Maybe not the best line. You see a couple of them going wider and maintaining that corner speed. So you don't have to accelerate so hard to hit that triple. That seems to be working. But if you don't manage to get that, do the double single line. It will be faster, I promise. Less than 10 seconds to go, drivers. Less than 10 seconds to go. And driver's time has expired on the master clock. Keep
Levi
on going
Lalone done.
until she calls you done.
James Brown done. Chris Painter done. Anya Dyke done. Matt Peterson done.
Looking for Maddie and
Eric Gilpin
Dalen.
done.
Maddie and Dalen to finish.
Maddie Fields done.
One more to go. One more to finish. And
Dalen
that was the race
Brown done.
drivers. James Brown
All
taking out
drivers have
405, 409 for Levi. Followed by Chris, Matt, Anya, Eric, Dalen, and Maddie. All stop, all done, all stop, all
race
done.
is
Drivers,
concluded.
race number 6 should be getting ready to go. Race number 5 should be headed up to the stand
Up
right
next,
now. Heat 3
race
of
number
3,
5.
21.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by
21.52
Narrative
WD
Coffee.
Buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 3 of 3. Brian Parker.
Drivers, track is closed all day long until we get our marshals.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, track is hot. Track is yours.
Scott Davis. Matt Jacobs.
Dalen under the
Anthony
Tegan banner.
Lammers. Kyle Johnson. Richard Orr. Scott Dyke. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Jackson Dunn.
Toby, feel free to just shove your way in there wherever you need. Politely, if you could.
30 seconds to the start of
All
the
right,
race.
shut them down, shut them down. Straightaway closed. Toby Jenkins, RTQ from round number 1, going to lead us around right here. Richard
Toby
Orr will
Jenkins.
roll off in the 2 spot. Scott Davis will lead us
15
off in
seconds to the
3,
start
followed
of
by
the
Matt
race.
Jacobs, Kyle Johnson, Jackson Dunn, Anthony Lammers, Brian Parker, and Scott Dyke. We'll get everybody situated over there on the front stretch.
Less than 5.
And get this race underway. Thank you, marshals, for getting out there quickly. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Toby Jenkins on the tone in less than 5. Richard Orr, Scott Davis, Matt Jacobs, Kyle Johnson, Jackson Dunn, Anthony Lammers, Brian Parker, and Scott Dyke. We're off and underway. This is race number 5 of 22, heat number 3 of 3 of our 21.5 two-wheel buggy class. This class presented by Narrative Coffee. If you guys have not visited Narrative Coffee, they make some pretty delicious coffee creations. Located in downtown Everett, co-owned by Richard Orr. Brian Parker off to the early lead in this one, a 14 and a 406, 411 for Anthony. Toby sitting 3, make it 4. Scott Davis slides into that number 3 spot. So it's Brian, Anthony, and Scott Davis, your top 3, followed by Toby, Kyle, Jackson, Richard, Matt, and Scott. Richard picking his way through some traffic, nice and clean right there, taking a smart double single line as the 2 cars behind him did not intentionally take that double single line. It took the double and a half plus a bounce. Didn't work out great for them, but Richard now with clear track in front, clear track in behind, no pressure whatsoever, sitting right now in the 5 spot, making the 4 spot now. So he's got plenty of time to work on up that order. So Brian Parker right now, your leader. Toby Jenkins in the 2 spot. Kyle Johnson in that number 3. Caution getting up to the triple. Clear. Oh, caution chance clear. So Scott Davis, Kyle Johnson working together on the track. Minute 45 left in this one. So Brian Parker with the hillbilly wheel set up the white, red, and blue behind Richard right now. You guys are running pretty darn close on speed. Be respectful of each other. You'll be good. There you go. Scott Davis with the over-the-air pass right there over, I believe that was Jackson Dunn. Sometimes that triple line works. Caution after the step-on, step-off. Clear. Whoa, 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go. Brian Parker still out front. 6 seconds
1
the
minute
advantage
left.
over Kyle Johnson. So it looks like if Kyle and Brian were to team up, they could each have a matching set of wheels here. Toby Jenkins now putting the pressure on Kyle Johnson. 40 seconds left to go. Our TQ from round number 1 was Toby Jenkins. But we've got 2 drivers now on a 14-lap pace. It's going to be Brian Parker and Kyle Johnson, both trying to hit that TQ on the 14. Toby Jenkins now 13.4 flat. Kyle Johnson 13.41, sliding back to that number 3 spot with 20 seconds to go. Brian Parker, though, 10 seconds the advantage. He's checking out here late in round number 2. Less than 10 drivers, less than 10. And drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Toby Jenkins done. Kyle Johnson done. Scott Davis done. Richard Orr done. Jackson done.
Couple more to finish. Looking for Brian
Matt
Anthony
Jacobs
Scott.
done.
And that's it. Brian Anthony and Scott.
Anthony
Dyke.
Lammers done. Brian Parker done. Scott
All
Dyke
stop
done.
all that, all stop all that.
drivers are
Drivers, park your
finished.
cars, get right back out. Your
The
mark
race
for
is
Brian
completed.
Parker. Your TQ, 14.04, 12, 13.402 for Kyle Johnson in the 2 spot. 403 for Toby Jenkins. Scott Davis, 406. Followed by Richard Jackson, Anthony, Scott, and Matt. Race number 6, heat number 1
Next,
of Masters
race
2
number
Drive
6.
Open Buggy, presented by Toyota
Masters
Lift Northwest.
2WD Open Buggy by
You
Toyota
guys are up.
W Heat 1 of 3.
We got our drivers from that last race back out here with Marshall, then we'll turn you guys loose.
I made a couple good laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, track is
45
hot,
seconds to the
track
start of
is
the race.
yours.
Adam Souter. James Dickinson. Kevin Hobbs. Sean O'Reilly. John Dunn. Jake Zalakos. Randy Hanford. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Matt Peterson.
Looking for a
David
check
Kerner.
on Tom Bristol. Tom Bristol?
15 seconds to the start of the race. Cupcake.
Spring.
Yes, spring, 8 years.
What car did it come off of?
My car, the 25.
Less than 5.
What car did it come off of?
Sorry.
What chassis is it?
Oh, Visa 63.
Okay. If anyone finds a team associated red spring, front red spring, Chance Brazier is missing it, bring it to the RD booth, please. Front 12 millimeter red spring for a team associated B6.3. Came off on track at some point in that last race. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Jake Zorko is going to lead us around, followed by Tom, Sean, John, Kevin, Matt, Randy, James, Adam, and David. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Jake Zorko's on the tone in less than 5. Tom Bristol, Sean O'Reilly, John Dunn, Kevin Hobbs, Matt Peterson, Randy Hanford, James Dickinson, Adam Souter, and David Kerner. We're off and underway. This is race number 6, heat number 1 of Masters 2-Wheel Drive Open Buggy, presented by Toyota Lift Northwest. Well, thank you guys for the generally awesome Marshall support so far today. We are on our 28th race of the day so far, including a 12-minute break between round 1 and round 2. So we are 3 hours for 28 races, which is absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you guys so much. Let's keep it going throughout the rest of the day. I'd like to get home by dinner time. That'd be awesome. 1 minute into this one, 3 minutes left to go. Kevin Hobbs out front, 13.4 flat, make it 14.413. Tom Tom Bristol in that 2 spot at 13:04.03, 4:05 for Sean and John Dunn. Jake Zorkos of 4:13. So right now your top 5 cars separated by just 4 seconds. A minute 30 into this one. Caution, step on, step off. That car goes step on, step off side. Good job, Marshall. Oh. John Dunn getting a little bit too jiggy with it at the end of the straightaway there. Kevin Hobbs on a TLR ride out front right now, 14 in a 408. Kevin working his way to the step on, step off right now, working now down the straightaway. Base yellow team low C ride with the yellow wheels. Good to see Kevin out here visiting us, doing a little bit of all kinds of racing. Coming out here and choosing to do some carpet off-road with us today. So thanks again for making the trip, Kevin. Good to see you as always. Sean O'Reilly in that number 2 spot. White, yellow, orange on orange wheels, working his way to the infield double in our number 2 spot. Tom Bristol in the 3, John Dunn 4. Oh, caution at the loop, caution at the loop. That car goes inside. Clear. John Dunn, you should find some help with that slipper. It needs to be looser.
1 minute left.
Less than 1 minute left to go. Kevin Hobbs a little bit quicker now, 17.48 last time. Make it 17.84 that time. The 14.407 pace. 30 seconds, drivers. Caution loop, caution loop, caution loop. Toby clear. Less than 10 drivers. Kevin Hobbs now on a 406. On the cusp of that A main pace right now. Just a couple seconds off the back of Lance. And drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep it going until she calls you done.
Jake Zorkos done.
Loop clear.
Cupcake done. Sean O'Reilly done. John Dunn done.
Caution loop clear.
Randy Hanford done. Kevin Hobbs done.
3 more to finish,
David
drivers.
Kerner
3 more to
done.
finish. Looking for James, Matt, and Adam.
James Dickinson done.
2 to finish, 2 to finish. Track still hot, track still live. Track still hot. Matt Peterson, Adam Souter to finish.
Matt Peterson done.
1 more to finish, 1 more to finish. And that is a race.
Adam
All
Souter
stop,
done.
all done, all stop, all done.
All
Kevin
drivers
Hobbs, your
finished.
winner, followed by Tom Bristol, Sean O'Reilly, James Dickinson, Jake Zorkos, John Dunn, Matt Peterson, Randy, David, and
The race is completed.
the drivers from race number 6, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall looking for race
Up
number
next,
7, heat
race
number
number
2,
7.
Masters 2-wheel drive
Masters
buggy.
2WD Open Buggy by Toyota Lift NW Heat 2 of 3.
All right, we'll get our last couple of marshals out here. The last couple of marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race.
468, 1468 need to be filled still. Let's go, guys.
Aaron Brooks. Lance Backey.
All
45
right,
seconds to the start of
6
the
in the
race.
infield double, and we'll be good to go. Perfect. All right, drivers, track is hot. Track is yours.
Scott Jackson. Shea Dog. Jay Riggs. 30 seconds to the start of the race. J.R. Clark. Terry Yeo. Ricky Bobby Bozer. Kyle Johnson. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, no new laps. Straightaway is closed.
Less than 5.
Nah, make the kid work for it. All right, Lance Backey going to lead us around. Shea Goodland will roll off 2. Aaron Brooks 3. Scott Jackson 4. Terry O will roll off in that 5 spot, followed by Ricky, Kyle, Jay, and JR. Let's get everybody to the straightaway, please. Lance Backey on the tone in less than 5. Shea Goodland, Aaron Brooks, Scott Jackson, Terry O, Ricky Bozer, Kyle Johnson, Jay Riggs, and J.R. Clark. After me being confused all of last race, it's good to see JR back in a normal paint scheme for him. So Shea Goodland running that Corsa Gray X-ray. Oh, and he flips it over that triple. Oh, good marshal by James Dickinson there. So Shea was on a 15-lap pace here. I'm just going to slide back just a little bit. Terry Yo may take over that top spot now. So Terry Yo, our ambassador from Team Canada, now going to be in that number 2 spot, just 1 second behind Shea Goodland. Lance Backey in the number 3 spot. Scott Jackson 4, followed by Jay, JR, Ricky, and Kyle. Lap pace for our top 3. Good runs for Shea, Lance, and Terry going right now. Jay Riggs and Scott Jackson have a solid battle with a mid-14. Oh, caution after the director's single. Two down, 2 to go, drivers. 2 down and 2 to go. Race number 8, heat number 3 of Masters Open Buggy is going to be up next. You guys should be at the base of the stairs, ready to go. Terry Young taking over that top spot. Shea Goodland a long lap last time by. Lance going to take it over this time. 15.9 for Lance, a 17.2 for Terry last time by, a 16.7 out of Shea. Waiting on a long lap here from Terry. Going to fall back now to that number 3 spot. It's going to be Lance, Shea, and Terry with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. J.R. Clark in the American flag, the Patriot Special, going to roll in that number 4 spot. Battling it out with Jay Riggs. Jay Riggs having a solid run here in round number 2. I believe he's running that red and white. I think it's an X-ray car maybe. In that number 5 spot. So it's JR 4, Jay Riggs 5, followed by Scott, Kyle, and Ricky, rounding out the field with 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
So Shea Goodland in that 2 spot, working his way into some traffic right now. It's coming up on JR and Jay. You guys know what to do when he gets there. 45 seconds to go. Oh, there we go. Lance Backey having a solid run right here, looking to move up into that A main group, looking to move to P7 right now with 1 more heat to go. If Lance continues this run with 20 seconds, it puts Mike Majori on the hot seat, needing to go better than a 15.418. Less than 10 drivers, less than 10 to go. Lance Backey, a 15.414. Shea Goodland still 2, 14.4 flat, 14.403 for Terry, followed by Jay, Kyle, and Ricky. Looks like we lost JR. And drivers, that is time. Keep going until she calls you done.
Terry Yeo done. Lance Backey done.
Oh, that is broke.
Kyle Johnson done.
Oh, it's
Dog
broken.
done. Ricky Bobby Bozer done.
J Riggs
J.
says,
Riggs
all
done.
stop, all done,
All
all
drivers are
stop, all
finished.
done.
The race is completed.
Now hit the back corner. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. All right, race number 8, you guys are up. Drivers from race 7, let's park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall. Lance takes the win there, slides into that A group right now. Shea Goodland gets that 15th
Up
lap,
next,
15-4-16.
race number 8. Masters 2 WD Open Buggy by Toyota Lift NW Heat 3 of 3. Mike Stanton. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I got Marshall's. Let's
45
get these
seconds
cars
to the
warmed
start
up.
of the race. Sean Mabel. Uncle. Derek Farmer. Doy Schultz. Mike Majori. Patrick Zust. Tom Wagoner. Dale Winstad. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got checks on all drivers. No new laps. Straightaway is closed.
Less than 5.
Patrick Zeus going to roll off in that 1 spot. Tom Wagoner 2. Dale Winstad 3, followed by Sean, Derek, Brett, Mike Stanton, Mike Majori, Doy Schultz. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Patrick Zeus on the tone in less than 5. Tom Wagoner, Dale Winstad, Sean Maybell, Derek Farmer, Brett Wilson, Mike Stanton, Mike Majori, and Doy Schultz. Race 9, 2-wheel drive, short course, 13.5. You guys are up next. Should be queued up at the base of the stairs, ready to go. So Patrick, our TQ from Roundable, I'm going to open up on a here, 15.6. Last time by a 16.415, our leader's pace. So Patrick Zeus dropping off just a little bit, 15 and a 4 flat. Brett Wilson a 4 flat with a 455 thousandths of a second off of Patrick. Patrick comes by on a 15.401. We got Maybell coming by in that number 5 spot, a 15.405. Top 9 cars, the entire field separated by only 5.5 seconds right now, with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. So Derek Farmer going to take his turn at the top right now on a 15.401. Everybody in your top 5 having a great run right now. In no particular order, that's going to be Derek, Doy, Brett, Sean, and Patrick. As they shake up the order about every time one of them crosses the line. Oh, caution just after the loop. Go ahead, Tom. Clear. Go. Again, short course. Short course is up next. Again, that's race number 9. 2-wheel drive short. Caution straightaway, caution straightaway. Clear. So Derek Farmer now in the 1, 15.401, a 402 for Maybell in the 2 spot, a 404 for Patrick. Brett Wilson, a 405 for Doy, 409 for Dale, Mike Majori, 14404, 408 for Wagner, 408 for Stanton. Caution triple. Oh, Patrick going down in that triple section. That's going to hurt him.
One minute
minute
left.
to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Aaron Brooks with the All-Star Marshal for Doy over there.
That's cold.
Caution switchbacks. Clear. 30 seconds, drivers. 30 seconds left to go. And Sean Maybell going to take his turn at the top. So Sean Maybell, a 15.404 right now. 404 with a 5, 404 with a 6 for Derek in the 2 spot. And we got a 407 for Brett and Doy, a 409 for Dale. Your top 5 still all within one mistake, within 4 seconds of each other here. As time expires on the master clock, drivers keep on going until she calls you done.
Tom Wagner done. Mike Stanton done. Sean Mabel done. Derek Farmer done. Patrick Zeus done.
Oh, Derek
Dale
Farmer going to
Winstad done.
sneak that victory.
Uncle done.
15.403.
Mike Majora
Sean
done.
Maybell, 15.404.
Doy Schultz done.
407 for Brett.
All drivers are
407
finished.
for Doy. 408 for Dale, followed by Patrick, Tom, Mike, and Mike. Majori and Stanton. All stop, all done. All stop,
race
all
is
done.
completed.
Short course, race number 9. You guys are up. Drivers from race number 8, park your cars, get right back out here to Marshall.
Up next, race number 9. 2WD 13.5 short course. Heat 1 of 1.
All right, I believe right
minute
after
to the start of the
four-wheel
race.
drive modified, we're going to be getting the drivers clinic going. So again, right after four-wheel drive modified. Again, the race program will not stop for that. You guys need to pay attention to when you guys are up. But right after 4 mod.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, track is hot. Track is yours.
Rick Smith. James Dickinson. Gavin Dyke. Anthony
Mike
Lammers.
and Derek, if I could use
Scott
you guys
Dyke.
in the next one, that'd be super
30
awesome.
seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you. All right, I have checks on all drivers. Go ahead and park them on the
15
straightaway.
seconds to the start of the race.
Anthony Lammer is going to roll off first. Gavin Dyke will roll off second, followed by James, Rick, and Scott.
Less than 5.
All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Anthony Lammer's on the tone in less than 5. Gavin, James, Rick, Scott. Oh, Gavin found a little bit too much throttle over that triple. Oops. right, 2 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. James Dickinson out front in this one. Rick Smith is up to that number 2 spot. Gavin to the 3, Anthony 4, and Scott in the 5. So James in the purple and silver truck. Through the switchback section he goes. Working his way to the step on, step off. Gavin now up to that number 2 spot. Oh, Rick Smith still in that 2 spot by just a couple tenths. Uh-oh. Gavin just lost drive. Might have lost opinion or something there. Spur gear. So James Dickinson in that number 1 spot. Rick Smith in 2. Going to move Anthony and Scott each up a position.
One minute left.
Race number 10, four-wheel drive modified buggy. You guys should be ready to go. Seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. James, Rick, Anthony, and Scott, your running order. All right, drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Anthony Lammers done. Rick Smith done. Scott Dyke done. James Dickinson done. All drivers
That is
finished.
the race. James Dickinson going to take that one and the TQ, 13.408. 12.404 for Rick, followed by Anthony and Scott.
The race is completed.
Again, drivers from that race, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall. Going to need all of you, including the ones who broke, out here to Marshall, as well as my drivers that I asked from the last one. Thank you very much, guys. Race 10, four-wheel
Up
drive
next,
modified buggy.
race number
You
10.
guys are up. 4 mod, you guys
4WD
are
mod
up.
buggy by Prove It with Carl Bauer. Heat 1 of 1.
Oh, your motor came loose? Oh, that's good. That's better than a spur gear. Good. Yeah, well, whatever. All
1 minute
right,
to the
we
start
are-
of the race.
Anya
Never
to the
ready,
booth,
Bunny.
Anya to the booth. I should say Anya to the track. Anya to the track. You should be marshalling for Grandpa. Thank you, sweetie. All right, I need
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need a marshal to 7 and 8. I should have plenty of marshals here. I need a marshal to 8 in front of the driver's stand, please. Jackson Dunn to spot number 8. Jackson Dunn, spot 8.
30
All right,
seconds to the
drivers, go
start
ahead
of the
and warm
race.
them up.
Ashon Bristol. Uncle. Tell. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Doy Schultz. Aaron Brooks. Less than 5.
All right, drivers, shut them down. No new laps. Tyler Wilbur, your TQ from round number 1, going to lead us off. Doy Schultz will roll off 2, followed by Ashton, Brett, Aaron, and Marcus. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Tyler Wilbur on the tone in less than 5. Doy Schultz, Ashton Bristol, Brett Wilson, Aaron Brooks, Marcus Ramirez. So Marcus not able to be here last night or this morning, but coming in a little bit late. Going to do a little bit of practice here. in his four-wheel drive qualifying, do a little bit of R&D for two-wheel drive. Ashton Bristol right now on a 16.405. Tyler Wilbur had the TQ from round number 1 at 16 and a 4 flat, so that is what we're chasing. Oh. Caution switchbacks, clear. So Ashton Bristol is out front with a 16.404. Tyler Wilbur a 15.402. Aaron Brooks a 15.415, followed by Marcus, Doy, and Brett. So again, drivers, the Drivers Clinic presented by Keith Hadley is going to be up here right after this race. So if you are interested in the Drivers Clinic being put on by Keith Hadley, that will be happening shortly after this race. Two down and two to go. Tyler Wilbur has regained the point here at 16 and a 4.10. 4.11 for Ashton. Caution straightaway. Clear. Aaron Brooks in that number 3 spot of 15 and a 4.11, followed by Marcus and Doy and Brett. Minute 30 drivers, minute 30 to go.
One minute left.
.45 seconds, drivers. Tyler Wilbur, Ashton Bristol doing battle at the top of the field here. One 5 seconds, drivers. New hot lap on track for Ashton Bristol, 14.68. Owen Wilbur, a 14.669. Aaron Brooks still 3, followed by Doy, Brett, and Marcus. 3, 2, 1. Drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Towel done. Ashon Bristol done. Uncle done. Doy Schultz done. Aaron Brooks done.
And that is
Never
race
ready for
all
done.
stop, all done.
All drivers have
all
finished.
stop, all done. Tyler Wilbur going to retain the TQ using his round 1 time. And going to take the win here. Ashton 2, followed by Doy, Aaron, Brett, and Marcus.
The race is completed.
All right,
Up next,
race 11,
race
heat
number 11.
1 of
4WD
13.5 four-wheel.
13.5 buggy by the
You
Dutch
guys are up.
family.
Heat 1,
Heat one of
13.5
three.
four-wheel. You guys are up. And drivers from that last one, plus 2 volunteers. I need a couple volunteers for this one. Race 11 to the track, please.
One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the
All right,
race.
drivers, track is hot, track is yours.
Mike Hood, Matty Fields, Sean Harp, Chris Painter, David Kerner, Adam Souter, Eric Gilpin. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Aiden Peterson. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I have checks on all drivers. Straightaway is closed. Mike Hood gonna lead us around. Chris Painter will roll off 2.
Less than
Matty
5.
Fields 3, followed by Eric, Aiden, Adam, David, and Sean.
All right, Brandon, give me just a second. We are about to start our RC University Drivers Clinic out front here now. So, RC University Drivers Clinic, please, if you want to be part of that, come on out.
All right. Race number 11, 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy presented by the Dyke family. About to get underway here. Mike Hood on the tone in less than 5. Chris Painter, Matty Fields, Eric Gilpin, Aiden Peterson, Adam Souter, David Kerner, and Sean Harp. 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1 of 3 on the track right now. Good to see some of you guys exploring that double single line. If you just don't have it, you don't have it. It's better to be more conservative with your line rather than crash. Aiden Peterson out front, 13 and a 4:01. Mike Hood at 12 and a 4:12. Chris Painter, 11:40. So pretty much everybody on their own lap here in this one. Minute 30 into this one, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Aiden Peterson, hot lap on track, is in an 18.3. He's looking to do well here, looking to move up 7 positions from round number 1. 8 now, provisionally in that P11 spot with a 13.412. Our number 2 car is going to be Mike Hood. Ran a 19.3 last time by, 12 and a 4:03 is his pace. Chris Painter also on a 12-lap run here. So Matty with an early break back out there, good to see. So Mike Hood whittling it down just a little bit here, down to a 12 and a
1 minute left.
4:06, trying to squeeze a 13 lapper out here. Chris Painter holding on to a 12 and a 4:16 right now. Eric Gilpin 11.420, followed by David, Sean, and Matty. Pretty much, like I said, pretty much everybody on their own lap. Race number 12, heat number 2 of 13.5 four-wheel should be lined up at the base of the stairs, ready to rock and roll. As we have 25 seconds to go in this one, 25 seconds in this one. that car without a body needs to be needs to stop. That car cannot run without a body.
Chris Painter done. Mike Hood done. Aiden Peterson done. David Kerner done.
All right, looking for Sean, Eric, and Maddie to finish. Sean, Eric, and Maddie to finish.
Sean Harp done. Eric Gilpin done.
And that is the race.
Maddie Fields
Drivers,
done.
Aiden Peterson going to take
All
that
drivers are
11.402,
finished.
407 for Mike Hood, 11.401 for Chris Painter, followed by Sean, Eric, David, and Maddie. All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Drivers from that race, park
race
your
is
cars, get right
completed.
back out there to Marshall. Up now, heat number 2 of 13.5 four-wheel, race number 12.
All right,
Up
driver's
next,
cleaning is
race
about
number
to get
12.
underway here in the next 2
4WD
minutes. If you're a
13.5
21
buggy by the Dutch
driver, a
family.
novice driver, you
Heat 2
should
of
try to
3.
make your way over here. Anybody that wants to come and be part of this, you can come and go as you please. So if you've got to make your way to a race shortly after and we're still going, you can leave.
Keith
Just come
Holton.
on over when you have a moment.
Lucas Nelson. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Drivers, shut them down. Track is closed all day long until I have marshals. And I need one to the center double, one marshal to the
45
center
seconds
double.
to the start of the race.
I had an entire field of cars. This is the same class here. I should not be calling for marshals. All right, drivers, track is hot, track is yours.
30 seconds to the start of the race. John Dunn. Ricky Bobby Bozer. Ashon Bristol. Josh
Caution
Gates.
straight away. Clear.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Scott Dyke. Less than 5.
All right, I'm going to save you guys from yourself. Straightaway is closed. John Dunn going to lead us around. Keith Holton will roll off 2. Ricky Bozer 3. Josh Gates 4. Ashton Bristol will roll off in that 5 spot, followed by Scott and Lucas. Let's get everybody on that straightaway, please. Let's go, let's go. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. John Dunn on the tone in less than 5. Keith Holton, Ricky Bozer, Josh Gates, Ashton Bristol, Scott Dyke, Lucas Nelson. And right now everybody is chasing Alex Ferry's TQ of 15 and a 406 that she set in round number 1. Alex making the trip over with her dad Nick, all the way from the Boise area. 15 in a 406 for her round 1 times. Pretty good mark to beat. One minute down and 3 minutes left to go. John Dunn, Josh Gates working it out at the front. Ashton Bristol in tow. Your top 3 drivers separated by about 3 seconds. Make it 5. John Dunn now at 14 and a 408, 13.4 flat for Josh. Ashton 406. .215 left to go. Caution at the loop. Caution at the loop. 2 upside down at the loop. Two down and 2 to go. Ashton Bristol now working his way to that top spot. New hot lap on track of 15.4. John Dunn back to the 2 spot of 14.407. 2 seconds back from Ashton. Minute 45 to go. One minute 30 left. Drivers 15.1. New hot lap out of Ashton Bristol. John Dunn still in that 2 spot. Your 3 car will be Keith Holton. Josh Gates running 4, followed by Lucas and Scott. One minute left to go.
1 minute
1
left.
minute. Oh! Ashton parking it at the end of the pipe, getting onto that step on, step off section. Fortunately got enough of a rebound and not need a marshal. $20 seconds, drivers, 20 seconds to go. Ashton Bristol 15.407, not quite at TQ pace. Almost though. Got this lap. Looks like one more after this one. Ashton Bristol crossing the line right here with 2 to go. Ashton through the switchbacks to the step on, step off, working his way through the chicane, down the straight. Oh, hit a car that was crashed.
Lucas Nelson done.
And that's going to end it.
Ashton
And he does
Bristol
get the TQ provisionally, 15.405.
Josh Gates.
So, Alex Ferry last time at a 15.406. Got a little bit of work to do here. She's got to beat a 15.405. Scott Dyke still to finish. One still live. Dead car. Got it.
The race is completed.
All right. Ashton takes that one, followed by John Dunn, Josh Gates, Lucas Nelson, Scott Dyke, Keith Holton, Ricky Bozer. The drivers from that race, park your cars. Get right back out there to Marshall. Give me a couple volunteers for this one, please. As we got race number 13,
Race
heat
number
number 3.
4WD
13.5
13.5 buggy by the Deitch family. Heat 3 of 3. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, track is hot. Track is yours.
Patrick Zoost. Scott Jackson. Mike Majori. Bradley Sproul. Terry Yeo.
I think probably
45
16,
seconds to the start of the race.
I think it's 16.
Sean Nelson. Alex
Yeah.
Ferry.
Yeah. Oh, a 15 flat. Yeah, absolutely.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, I think I said minimum at like 13.5 or something like that. I usually go like hot lap minus a second. That way, like if somebody
15 seconds to the start of the race.
yeah, that way in case somebody makes a mistake and double counts, it doesn't actually double count. All right, drivers, straightaway close. We got checks on everyone. Alex
Less
going
than
just
5.
around. Terry will roll off 2. Scott Jackson 3. Patrick Zeus 4. Followed by Mike, Sean, and Bradley. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Alex Ferry on the tone in less than 5. Mr. Yo, Scott Jackson, Patrick Zeus, Mike Majori, Sean Nelson, and Bradley Sproul. Oh, Alex off to a little bit of a rough start here. Ashton had a rough start in his run too. Let's see if she can recover. Got plenty of time here. I believe Alex running that Team Powers electronics package here in that associated ride. So Patrick Zeus right now opening up on TQ pace, 15.404. Bradley Sproul almost there, 15.410. 4.15 for Majori, 14.4 flat for Terrio. So your top 4 right now, very closely grouped. Alex Ferry now slides up into that number 4 spot. So Alex had a rough lap number 1, now working through lap number 3 to lap number 4. It's going to be Patrick Zeus now, 15.403. So Patrick is starting to get a little bit faster. Caution straightaway, go inside. Clear. Terrio getting pinned up against the pipe, going to slide all the way down to that number 7 spot. It's going to be Bradley Sproul out front now, 15 in a 4.06. Minute 30 into this one, 2 minutes 30 left to go. Alex Ferry now back up to that number 2 spot at 15.407. That's 4.06 for Bradley, 4.07 now for Patrick. Alex at 4.08. So Bradley Sproul with a mistake right there, and Alex Ferry back up to the top, 15.406 with a 4. And just like that, she's right in contention now for that overall TQ. Alex in the base white with the pink coming down the straightaway right now. Again, that Team Powered associated ride as she works her way over that triple, nice and smooth into that infield double. Through the switchback she goes. Got that little bit of reverse rake on that 4-wheel, looking good. Nice and calm. 15.404 now the leader's pace. 15.404 with a 5 now for Patrick Zeus in the 2 spot. Alex now a 4.02. So it's 4.02 for Alex in the number 1 spot. 4.04 with a 2 for Patrick in the 2. Followed by Bradley, Mike, Terry, Scott, and Sean. Top 3 still on a 15-lap run with a minute 30 left to go. So Alex is white and pink. Patrick Zeus, your number 2 car, going to be pink and white, or excuse me, pink and yellow on yellow. Working his way over that infield double right now. Bradley Sproul, the black and blue car, going to work his way to that triple, working with Mike Majori. Mike Majori in that number 4 spot. Blue and flame serpent ride, followed by Terry, Scott, and Sean. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Alex still on that TQ, 15.401, knocking on the door of a 16-lapper. Patrick Zeus not far behind with a 15.403. Brett Wilson to the booth after this race. Brett Wilson to the booth. 45 seconds, drivers. 45 seconds to go. Alex Ferry, a little bit of a slip now, going to be a 15.404, still on that TQ pace. 4.05 for Patrick, still on TQ pace for him as well. 4.13 for Bradley, and a 4.16 now for Terrio. Mike Majori, 14.4 flat, almost on that 15-lapper with 20 seconds to go. Looking to put our top 5 cars on 15 laps here in this one. 15 seconds to go as Terry crosses the line. Alex comes across, 15.402, 4.04 still for Patrick in that number 2 spot. Less than 5 drivers, keep going until she calls you done.
Alex Ferry done.
Alex Ferry, 15.402, caught in the line right there. Going to be good enough for the TQ overall. Patrick Zeus, 4.03, good enough for 2. Looking for Bradley, Terry, Mike, and Sean. Mike getting on that 15-lapper as well.
Terrio done.
One more to finish.
Bradley
Mike Majori to the line. All stop.
Mike Majori
done.
All drivers
Ferry,
are finished.
15.402, 15.403 for Patrick, 4.09 for Bradley, followed by Terry, Mike Majori, Scott Jackson, and Sean Nelson.
The race is completed.
All stop, all done. Gonna need 1 volunteer for this one. Race number 14, Heat 1 of Stadium Truck. You guys
race
are up.
number 14. 2WD 13.5 Stadium Truck by Anthony's Contracted.
All right, that Drivers Clinic is underway over in the podium room. Drivers Clinic underway. You can join it any time.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, corners make your way. Corners make your way to the track, please. That's, let's see, that should be
45 seconds
Toby,
to the start
Scott,
of the race.
Pat, Anthony, Tom, Jeremy, Zach, and Sean. Nope, I'm wrong. Wrong group. Sorry, boys. All right, track is yours. Track is
30
yours.
seconds to
Warm
the
'em
start
up.
of the race. Sean O'Reilly, Scott Davis, Toby Jenkins, Anthony Lammers, Jeremy McKnight, Pat George, Cupcake, Zach Lalone. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Okay, we got O'Reilly, Lalone, McKnight, Bristol, Lammers, George, Davis, and Jenkins. This is heat 1 of 2, race 15. You should be on deck. Race 15 on deck. All right, corners ready. Drivers ready. It's O'Reilly on the tone. A Lalone. Zach got excited. McKnight. Bristol. Lammers, George, Davis. Go when you're ready, Jenkins. Wait, and go. Lalone to the top. Scott Davis in the 2. Now Lalone to the 2. Davis Bristol to the top. Uh-oh, makes a mistake on the triple. So that'll shake things up. We got pace of 13.406 right now. For your leader, Zach Lalone on a 13.407. Watch straightaway. Thank you guys, and clear. Toby not having a great run. Let's see if we can collect it up here. Jenkins in the 4. Zach Lalone down to the 5. And dropping. He must have missed the driver's clinic. Two minutes. Bristol 13.410. McKnight 13.417. Now O'Reilly to the 3, 13.417. Back and forth between 2, 3, 4. So now Bristol's just 1.7, 2.5 in front of Jeremy McKnight. Toby Jenkins just right on the back, right on time-wise. Now to the 2, Jeremy McKnight down to the 3, 4 is Lalone. All racing the clock. We are qualifying. Oh no, sweeper inside. Clear. Be nice, that new paint, George. 1 minute remains. Tom now still sitting in the top spot, 13.406. Toby's right on the back, so Toby's starting to string some laps together here. Toby is fast, just got to get some clean laps. Toby across now, right, half a second now off the back of number 2, McKnight. McKnight, short back, hey, corner. Thank you. Toby to the 2. McKnight to the 3. Lalone 4 now. Lalone moving. Sean, Lalone, and Lammers all battling for 4, 5, and 6. Oh, outside the park there. That was Riggs, huh? Nope. Just similar paint job. Oh,
Jeremy
no.
McKnight done.
You didn't get to the loop, brother. Oh, come on now.
Zach
Keep a
Lalone
cool
done.
head. Keep a cool
Cupcake
head.
done. Sean O'Reilly done. Anthony Lammers done.
Jenkins, you weren't done. You are now.
Scott Davis done.
All right, waiting on George. That's a race.
Pat George done. The race is completed. Up next, race number 15. 2WD 13.5 Stadium Truck by Anthony's Contracting. Heat 2 of 2. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, corners, make your way to the track so I can get her going. All right, track is yours, track is yours. Still missing the corner over
45
there
seconds to the start of
by
the race.
Badger.
Brian Parker. Brandon Dyke. James Dickinson. Rick Smith. Jay Riggs. Carson Goodman. James Brown. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
What's up, Goodman?
Less than 5.
All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. All right, wait for Dyke to come around. He is starting this group. Dyke, Goodman, Dickinson, Riggs, Parker, Smith, and Brown. That's the order. Corners ready. Drivers ready. Here we go. Goodman, Dickinson, Riggs, Parker, Smith, and Brown. You broke, Brandon? All right, we're 1 minute in. Goodman out on a 14.4 flat. He is chasing a 14.410. Parker up to the 2 on a 13.4 flat. Let's see if he can get himself on that 14-lap pace. Smith in the 3. Now Dickinson to the 3. Smith in the 4. Brown 5. Pace 14.402 still for Goodman. Parker 14.418. Dickinson 13.4 flat. Oh, that comes on the other side. Thank you. Good heads up. So we got Goodman 14.401, Dickinson 14.415, Smith 13.4 flat, Parker 13.403. Fast lap, Goodman 16.8. Right now, TQ pace for Goodman. He's just crossing the loop. He's got your orange front with a teal and white truck. He's on the inside on the 180s right now. Nice navigating there. Corner, corner. Lammers. What's going on? So, do your job. $115, Goodman, Smith, Dickinson, top 3. Parker and Brown, 4 and 5. Riggs and Dyke is out early. Remaining on the driver's stand as you should, not disrupting the race.
1 minute left.
Corners, if your race is next, your job is to corner, then worry about your race. So 14.4 flat. Now we're knocking on the door of 15 laps out of Goodman. He is on a run. Down the straightaway he goes. Can he push it across this time? Nope, 14.4 flat. You got to push a little harder, Goodman. Not enough. 20 seconds winding down. Last time by he was a 17 flat, this time by 16.7, and not enough. You got any more in the tank, bro? Dickinson 2, Parker 3, Riggs and Brown battling for your 4 and 5.
Carson Goodman done.
Oh, so close, Goodman, so close.
Brian Parker done. James Dickinson done. Jay Riggs done. James Brown done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's a race. Goodman taking and taking over the TQ with a 14.4 flat. .336. Come on. Come on.
The race is completed. Up next, race number
Track is
16.
not open. Track is not open.
17.52 WD Buggy Sunpedo. Heat 1 of 4. Nathan Renwick.
Are you okay for a couple of races?
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, track is yours. Track is yours.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Tyler Davis. Matt Jacobs. Matty Fields. Anthony Lammers. Chris Painter. Eric Gilpin. David Kerner. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Watch straightaway. Oh, never mind. He's outside. Levi alone.
15
You
seconds
should
to
be
the start
checking
of
by
the
now.
race. Less than 5.
Levi, I need you to check. Levi Lalone. He's by. All right, straightaway's close. Straightaway's close. Did you break, Levi? Okay. let me check my corners. Smith, are you cornering there or Lammers? Which one? All right, so the order's going to go Renwick, Jacobs, Painter, Fields, Gilpin, Lammers, Davis, Kerner, and Lalone.
Levi Lalone.
It is still going? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. Make sure it's away from that door so I don't smell it. I know you are. All right, Renwick on the tone. Here we go. Lesson 5. Jacobs, Painter, Fields, Gilpin, Lammers, Davis, Kerner, and Lalone. Corner, thank you. I love it. I yell corner, and all 8 corners start spinning their heads. Or you can be like Brian Parker and just sitting down. You know. This is your first group of 17.5 on the track. Stock buggy on the track. Marshall. There you go. That's you, Gavin. Get there. So Renwick and Painter, top 2 right now. Painter to the top, 13.4.16, minute 20 in. Nice move. We're going to miss you, buddy. We're going to miss you. You're all about it. Davis in the 2, Fields in the 3, Gilpin and Lalone 4 and 5. Dickinson moving away this week, so you guys go by his pit. Shake his hand. Painter on a 12.406 now. Tyler Davis on a 12.414. Maddie 12.417. Right behind you. Yep. You want to pause a little bit, Maddie. That was just a bit. Chris Painter still sitting with a 12.402. Tyler Davis, Matty Fields, Eric Gilpin, Levi Lalone, Nathan Renwick, Matt Jacobs, David Kerner. Anthony out early. 1:22 to go. You guys are chasing Bradley's 15.405. Bradley setting a nice pace in this group. Second, race 17 on deck. Make your way, 17 on deck.
1 minute left.
So 45 seconds. Painter, Davis, Fields, Lalone, Gilpin, Renwick, Jacobs, Kerner. Your pace 12.402. Davis 12.409. Maddie on a 12.412. So Painter still knocking on the door with 13-lap pace, but now he just put himself to a 12.402. Master clock winding down here.
Matt Jacobs done.
Riggs is
Chris
busy.
Painter done. Nathan Renwick done.
Whoa,
Eric
baby.
Gilpin done.
Car control.
Levi Lalone done. Matty Fields
The
done.
last thing we want to do is hurt somebody with a tow
Tyler
car.
Davis done. All drivers are finished.
All right, corner, yeah, drivers are done, so that's Painter, Davis, Fields, Lalone, Gilpin, Renwick, and Jacobs. Painter off on a 12.404.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 17. 17.52 WD Buggy
This
Sunpedo.
is our B-Sword,
Heat
Sean
204.
Nelson, Terry
Up
O,
next,
Ricky
race
Bozer,
number 18.
Jackson, Fitchett, Orr, George Johnson,
17.52
and
WD
Bozer.
Buggy Sunpedo. Heat 3 of 4.
Corners, please, make your way out, corners. $17.5.
1 minute to the start of the race.
18's on the stand. Oh, am I getting ahead of myself? I do that. I'm glad
Up
you
next,
guys are here to keep
race
me in
number
check.
17.
Okay. Let's race 17.
17.52 WD Buggy Sunpedo.
Hey, you guys are
Heat
finally
2 of
paying
4.
attention. You can fire me. I'm good with it. Send me away. All right, corners, are you... We good? We good? We good? All right, track is yours.
Scott Davis. Kevin Gross.
We need one over by the Badger banner.
1 minute to the start
Thank
of
you,
the race.
Anya. Anya's
Jake
jumping on it.
Zalakos. Sean Harp. Aiden Peterson. Jeremy
Drive like a
Knight.
girl, corner.
Gavin
Like a
Dyke.
girl. Thank you.
Chance Brazier. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway's closed. No more new laps. No more new laps. All right, good race. Now it's race 18.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so we got Harp. We'll go with first
Less
name.
than
Some
5.
of these are tough on me. Sean, Jake, Gavin, Kevin, Chance, Jeremy, Scott, Mike, Aiden. That's your order. I'm going to call you fast. Be ready. Here we go. On the tone, Harp only. Jake, Gavin, Kevin, Chance, Jeremy, Scott, Mike, and Aiden. Gavin Dyke out to an early lead, 14.407, chasing to 15.405. Jeremy McKnight, Scott Davis, Aiden Peterson. Aiden starting to look real comfortable out here with this 17.5 car. Oh man, good job, Maddie. That got busy. So we got McKnight, now Dyke to the top, 14.414. Aiden Peterson, 14.418 in the 2. So we'll find Aiden now down to the 5, so he had a long lap. Jeremy taking over the top spot from Gavin. Dropping Gavin to the 2, Gross to the 3, Hood 3 now. Hood making his way up. Nice work, Mike. Mike's yellow car, red, white, and blue wheels. That is Mike Hood in your number 3. Gavin Dyke, Kevin Gross battling on the clock right now. Work together now. Don't drive through each other. Track presence is important. Sportsmanship is required. Right there behind you, Fields. Behind you, Fields. You need mirrors. We'll wear bike helmets with mirrors. Yep. 118, Dyke, Gross, Peterson now. Gross just 2 100s off the back. Peterson now in the 3, moving his way back up. It's really tight on the clock here, these guys. 1 minute remains.
1 minute left.
Some of these guys double, single. Some of these guys go full triple. Somebody's body is getting buzzed. Kevin to the top, 13,405. Big move for Kevin. That's going to move him up 8 spots right now. So he must have had a pretty rough first round. 30 seconds. Gavin Dyke, Kevin Gross, Jeremy McKnight, all separated by 1.5 seconds on the clock. All right, there is your master clock winding down. Keep going, listen up for your name.
Sean Harp
Thank
done.
you for calling that out, drivers. Nice job.
Gavin Dyke done.
Best way to communicate right there.
Scott Davis done. Kevin Gross done. Jeremy McKnight done. Jake Zalakos done. Chance Brazier done. Mike Hood done.
Yeah, good call. He isn't done. Settle down. Just get the lap in. Get the lap in. Track's live. There it is.
Aiden Peterson done. All
All
drivers
right,
are finished.
Gavin finishes on top of the 13,403, followed by Jeremy, Kevin, Mike, Jake, Aiden, Scott, Sean, and Chance.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 18. 17.52 WD Buggy Sunpedo. Heat 3 of 4.
All right, as soon as we get our corners there.
One minute to the start of the race.
I don't know. I'll look at it.
Polly. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, track is yours. Warm it up.
Scott Jackson. Ricky Bobby Bozer. Kyle Johnson. Pat George. Sausage. Terry Yeo. Richard Orr. Sean Nelson. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Hey, Clark, are you out there? You're not in this one. Oh, okay. All right, I just wanted to embarrass him. Perfect. All right, we got our corners. The order's going to go Sean, Terry, Ricky, Scott, Polly, Richard, Pat, Kyle, and Seth. Corners ready. Drivers ready. It's Sean on the tone. Terry, Ricky, Scott, Polly, Richard, Pat, Kyle, Seth. Your B sort on the track here. I'm not sure why he would have got a 14-second lap. I'm set at 11. So 1 minute in, it's Terry, Sean, Kyle, Scott, Paulie to the 3, Kyle to the 4, Scott 5 now. So Terry O sitting on a 14.4 flat right now, knocking on the door of that 15 lap pace. Sean Nelson in the 2, just 3 100ths off the back of him. Scott Jackson right on the back of Nelson by 2 seconds now, with Kyle Johnson in tow in the 4. Paulie Fitchett running 5. Now to the 4, Johnson to the 5, Bozer 6. Straight away, I'm hearing it outside. Clear. Nice communication. Scott and Sean battling back and forth between that for that second place. Terry starting to stretch out a gap in the top spot right now. Scott Jackson moved his way up to the 2. Oh, upside down goes your 2. So Terry just crossing your leader, coming up on the back of the orange car on the triple. Work with him, and that worked out for him. So Terry getting by with a 14.4 flat still. See what he's got in the tank. See if he got a 15 lap pace in him. And I'll stop talking about that, my Canadian buddy.
1 minute left.
14.4 flat. Nelson 14.407. Jackson 14.411. Second time he gets hung up on that corner. That is putting Nelson out 4 seconds to Jackson. Bozer now to the 4. Good run for Bozer. So Bozer now to the 3. Jackson falling back to the 4. 1.3 off the back of Bozer. 20 seconds. Master clock is winding down. 20 seconds to go. All right, master clock is expiring. Yo, get it done, yo. He does it. 15 lap pace, Terry, yo. 15.416.
Sean Nelson done.
Moving yo up 6 spots overall. What? He must have drank
Kyle
a
Johnson
Monster.
done. Ricky Bobby Bozer done. Scott Jackson done. Terry Yeo done. Sausage done. Polly done. Richard Orr done. Pat George done. All drivers are finished.
All right, Yo does it. 15.415. Nelson 14.406. Jackson 14.411. Bozer, Johnson, Orr, Fitchett, George, and Seth.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 19. 17.52 WD Buggy Sunpedo. Heat 4 of 4.
All right, go ahead and warm them up. Mike, we're leaving that alone. That was the proper number of laps. You had
Bradley
2 long laps, so
Patrick Zoost.
we're not worried about that
J.R.
one.
Clark. Mike Majori. Carson Goodman. Alex Ferry. Toby Jenkins. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway's closed.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got our A-Sort 17.5 on the track here. There's your stock buggy, 75 stock buggy. Order's going to go Bradley, Alex,
30 seconds
Patrick,
to the start of the
Mike,
race.
Carson, Keith, Toby, and JR. And we got corners even. No, we're missing one, or is there something? Yeah, we're good. All right, corners ready. It's Bradley on the
15
tone.
seconds to the start of the race.
Alex, Patrick, Mike, Carson, Keith, and Toby, and JR. All right, we got us a raffle going on over Extreme, so I'll get with them and figure out when we're going to do that raffle. We'll keep the race day going during that and probably just tape tickets. I think it's for the $50 gift certificate is what they're doing. Bradley, Alex, Zoo, and Patrick, that's top 3 1 minute in. So if they're faster than you, let them go. So Bradley coming across right now. He's your leader. Carson Goodman to the 2, Zeus 3, Toby 4, Keith 5, Alex dropping to 6, 7 for Majori, Clark 15.402. We're on a TQ pace. Bradley Sproul, he is better in his first round right now. So Bradley now coming onto the triple. That's your leader. Work with him. Oh, gets hung up. Gets hung up. Wait for help. .145, Sproul, Goodman, Zeus, Jenkins, Holton, Ferry, Bajori, Clark. Right now the movers are Carson Goodman up 2 spots at this point with 1:30 to go. Bradley now 15.405, so he is just now matching his first round. All it takes a couple bobbles. Goodman now 15.409, only half a second off the back of Zeus. Watch, okay, we're clear. That was Alex, I think, leaving the track.
1 minute left.
1 minute. It's still Bradley. Now he's back to that TQ pace. Patrick, Carson, Toby, Alex. Toby and Alex battling. 1.3. .404 right now for Bradley. 30 seconds to go, so he's still better in his first round. Coming up on the back of 3 cars into the triple is your leader. As you see him coming, work with him. Nicely done, JR. Oh, that was not JR. Uh-oh. Bradley's cruising. 15.403 now. Got time to spare. Master clock is expiring.
Alex Ferry done. Bradley Sproul done. Mike Majori done. Keith Holton done. Patrick Zeus done. Carson Goodman done.
Toby and JR still live.
J.R. Clark done. Toby Jenkins
There we
done.
go.
All
Now we're
drivers are
finishing.
finished.
Bradley, nice job. 15.403. You bettered your first round. Carson, 15.408. Patrick, 15.411. Top 3, top 4, right together the whole run. Toby 4, Alex 5, 6, Keith 7, JR 8, Mike.
The race is completed.
No, not right now.
Up next, race number 20. 2WD modified buggy by Willspeed USA. Heat 1 of 2.
We're still waiting on one more corner to the back Badger banner.
1 minute to the start of the
Machine Works
race.
banner. Oh, Jay. Okay, thanks, Jay. Okay, track is yours, drivers. Track is yours.
She Dog.
2
Kevin
modified on the track. Watch it on this.
Mike Stanton.
Patrick, look out,
Brandon
Patrick.
Dyke. 45 seconds to
Don't
the start of the
die.
race. Dale Winstad. Doy Schultz. "30 seconds to the start of the race. J.R. Clark. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Never ready bunny.
All right, straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Let's not give Marcus any practice. You guys are welcome. That's what you get for showing up late, Ramirez. All right, Michelle, you got that spot? Okay. We're good. Order's going to go Mike, Lance, Dale, Doy, Brandon, Shay, JR, Kevin, and Marcus. All right, corner's ready. Call you pretty quick. Here we go. Lance, Dale, Doy, Brandon, Shay, JR, Kevin, and Marcus. Get a chance, pop online. Thank Matthew Miller for this great layout for today. Layout number 4, Adam Miller Designs. It's broke. Weird. Steering, just the whole thing? Huh. You said it turned off, Doy. All right, Ramirez to the top. Oh, nice dancing, Goodman. Man, you got defeat. Ramirez 16-4-13. 16-4-07 is TQ, and he's knocking on the door here. Yeah, so Wilbur laid down a 16-4-07, and now old Speedy Ramirez shows up and is laying down a 16-4-10. That's 13 positions. But it ain't over. Winstad, there you go, number 2, 15-4-01. Clark, 15-4-14. Lance, 14-4 flat. 2 minutes, drivers. 2 minutes. Leader coming up on the back of, I think, Lance. Oh, right behind you, Goodman. Oh, man. You got happy feet today. Watch a sweeper inside. Clear. So, 16-4-10. 16-4-10 right now, chasing 16-4-07. Shut off again, huh? And back on? Yeah. Weird. No, he doesn't want to play no more. Okay, that's your leader coming up. Orange car, thank you. 1 minute to go. That time by 15-4 flat. So Marcus had a long lap. Long lap, so that put him down to 15-4 flat. Backy up to the 2, Winstead 3, Stanton 4. Pace for Lance is a 14-4 flat. Winstead, Stanton moving on up to the 2. Dale in the 3, 20 seconds on the master clock. So Marcus now 16-4-15.
Dale Winstad done.
That was
Lance
good enough
done.
to put Marcus fourth overall. If he can get it done here without making any
Kevin Hobbs
mistakes.
done.
Keep going, Ramirez.
She-Dog done.
Keep going, Ramirez. Tracks live, tracks live.
J.R.
Drivers
Clark
stay on the
done.
stand. Drivers stay on the stand.
Never Ready Bunny done.
All right,
All drivers finished.
16-4-14. Put Marcus fourth overall on the grid. In the 2, Winstead, 3, Hobbs, Bakke, Goodland, Stanton, Clark, Schultz, and Dyke. Dyke had a couple rough runs.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 21. 2WD modified buggy by Willspeed USA. Heat 2 of 2. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I got marshals in position. Go ahead and warm them up, please.
Tell. Derek Farmer. Keith Holton.
Goodness.
Boss. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Tom Wagoner.
Yeah, looking for a check on Sean and Ashton. And we'll be ready to go. Sean and Ashton.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Last call, Sean and Ashton. Sean and Ashton.
Less than 5. Ashon Bristol.
All right, shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. Sean, you making it? All right. We have Sean on the grid here. Tyler Wilbur going to lead us around. Ashton Bristol will roll off 2, followed by Keith Hadley, Derek Farmer, Sean Maybell, Tom Wagoner, and Keith Holton. All right, this is race number 21 of 22, two-wheel drive modified buggy presented by Willspeed USA, our A sort. Tyler Wilbur, RTQ from round number 1. Ashton Bristol will roll off in the 2 spot, followed by Keith, Derek, Sean, Tom, and Keith Holton. So we get Sean to the back of the grid right there, and we'll get going here in just a second. There we are. All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. Tyler Wilbur on the tone in less than 5. Ashton Bristol, Keith Hadley, Derek Farmer, Sean Maybell, Tom Wagoner, and Keith Holton. Oh, caution at the loop, clear. Keith Hadley going for a little bit of a ride at the end of the straightaway. If you guys want to see how to keep your composure on the track, man, we need some sort of like television broadcast implant into Keith's mind. He handles adversity on the track better than just about anybody I've seen. He's going to dig deep right here. Tyler Wilbur out front, 16.403, a 15.4 flat for Tom Wagoner, followed by Maybell, Bristol, Hadley, Farmer, and Holton. 1 down and 3 minutes to go. Caution at the booth. Caution at the booth, clear. A hot lap on track right now belongs to Tyler Wilbur with a 14.534. Keith Hadley now all the way up to that number 2 spot of 16 in a 4.13. Caution getting onto the straightaway. Caution in the front twisty section, clear. I don't know what to call that area. So Wilbur back to that number 3 spot. Hadley was in front. It's going to be Ashton now as Keith Hadley went over just after the in the switchback. So Hadley back to 2. Ashton Bristol 409, 16.409 in that number 1 spot. Hadley 413 in 2. Tom Wagoner 15.4 flat in that number 3 spot. Tyler Wilbur now up to 3. Wagoner 4 followed by Maybell, Farmer, and Holton. 2 down, 2 to go drivers. 2 down and 2 to go. Looking for our leader. It's going to be Ashton Bristol as he works his way to the straightaway, works his way across the line, and flips right after the loop. Never mind on that. He had 0.4 of a second advantage over Hadley. Hadley now going to take over that top spot as he goes up the step on, step off. Keith coming across the line right there, showing a 14.9 second lap. Going to take over the top spot on a 16.408. That would be better than his lap or his round 1 pace. Not quite TQ. Caution clear. Minute 20 left to go. Hadley at 16.409. Bristol 411, 412 for Wilbur, 413 for Wagoner. Sean Maybell 15.406. Battle on track is 1, 2, and 3. Keith, Ashton, and Tyler going at it. Oh, Wilbur gets it hung up on the director's single. "45 seconds to go, drivers. 45 seconds to go." Keith Hadley at 4:07 now on that TQ pace. So Keith making gains here late. I told you about mental strength, being able to overcome the adversity on track. Keith digging deep right now, 4:07.7. It's going to go for 2 overall right now. Is Tyler Wilbur just a couple tenths better than that in his round 1 run? 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go, drivers. And there it is, 4:06.9 for Ashton Bristol now looking to topple that TQ. Keith Hadley at 4:07.8. So your top 3 now, all within a couple of tenths of a second of each other on the overall. Oh, and Hadley goes upside down one more time. That's going to seal the deal. Ashton Bristol at 4:06.4 right now. Looking to go TQ. We're going to catch up with Ashton as he comes across the line right there. A 4:06.2. That is your TQ. 4:07.7 for Wilbur. Going to beat it up for 2 overall. Hadley going to come home 3. Followed by Maybell, Farmer, Wagoner, and Holt. All stop, all done. All stop, all done. Drivers, park your cars. Get right back out there to Marshall. Ashton Bristol, your TQ.
The race
Tyler
is
Wilbur,
completed.
2 overall. Followed by Hadley, Ramirez, Farmer, Maybell, Wagoner, and Holton, your A main. Race 22, Mini B.
Up next, race
by
number
Health Markets
22.
with Brenda Wilson. You guys
Pro
are
Mini B
up.
by Health Markets with Brent Wilson. Heat 1 of 1.
I don't know. Look and see if there's a wear on the other one. I think it was.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I did not. Whew. Get some. All right, we got. I need Marshall to 3, and we can get going. Marshall to 3, back right corner, back.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, go ahead and warm them up.
Brian Parker, Scott Jackson, Zane McKnight, Eric Gilpin, Derek Farmer. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Sean O'Reilly. "15 seconds to the start of the race. James Dickinson. Less than 5.
All right, looking for a check on Scott. Last call. Shut him down on the straightaway. Shut him down on the straightaway. Copy that. Hand count Scott. Got it. All right. Derek Farmer going to lead us around, followed by James Dickinson, Scott Jackson, Eric Gilpin, Brian Parker, Scott Moas, Sean O'Reilly, and Zane McKnight. Anya, can you bring me a water, please? All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Derek Farmer on the tone in less than 5. James Dickinson, Scott Jackson, Eric Gilpin, Brian Parker, Scott Moas, Sean O'Reilly, and Zane McKnight. Your job is to tell me 6. So Derek Farmer out front in this one, looking for a 13, making it a 12.402. Scott Jackson in 2, followed by Brian, Eric, Sean, James, and Scott. One minute into this one, Derek Farmer, 12.404. His round one time was a 12.402 with a 7. That's what everybody's chasing for, that TQ. So Brian Parker and Derek Farmer, the battle right now, 1.7 seconds separating the two of them. Scott Jackson in that number 3 spot, followed by Sean, James, Scott, Moas, Eric, and Zane. .230 down, 1 minute and 30 seconds to go, drivers. After this, we're going to take about 10 minutes for me to get the mains all sorted. Track will be open for 10 minutes afterwards, then we'll call race 1 to the grid. One minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go. We missed one.
I said it every time. Maybe you weren't seeing it.
1 minute
I
left.
probably missed one.
That's okay. Easy fix. There we go.
So Brian Parker out front, Scott Jackson in that 2 spot. Derek Farmer. Oh, Derek Farmer missed a lap.
Oh no. What? How's he going?
There we go. Derek Farmer out front. Brian Parker in 2. Scott Jackson in 3 with 30 seconds to go. We got a broken one.
6. Oh no. Oh, you got it.
15 seconds, drivers. 15 seconds to go. Ooh. And drivers, that is time on the message clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
6.
I caught that one.
Okay, that's my bad.
Terrible assistant.
Brian Parker done.
All right, looking for Derek, Scott, Sean,
Derek Gilpin done.
and Scott.
Derek Farmer done.
Scott Jackson, Sean O'Reilly, Scott Moas,
Scott
Zane
Jackson
McKnight
done.
to finish.
Sean O'Reilly done.
Couple more to finish. Straight away, straight away, straight away.
Scott Moas done.
All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Derek Farmer, your TQ, following back on his round 1 time. Scott Jackson comes in 2, followed by Brian, Sean, Eric, Scott Moas, James Dickinson, and Zane McKnight.
The race is completed.
All right, track is going to be open for casual laps. Don't be rude. Test out what you got to test out. Let somebody else have some spots. I'm going to get some mains sorted. We'll get going about 3:20, 3:25.
Up next, race number 1. 21.52 WD Buggy by Narrative Coffee. D main. Ryan Klett.
All right, drivers, you don't get to stand up there till your batteries die, so time yourself, 4 or 5 minutes, then move on. There's other people that want to practice. All right, drivers, who left a Mr. Pibb sitting on my driver's stand? Mr. Pibb sitting on the driver's stand. Come get it. Who is it? Come get your Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb, come get it. I got it here for you. Full can of Mr. Pibb.
Ryan Klett.
All right, qualifiers are in the books. I'd like to thank our sponsors today, Reedy, Factory Team, Element RC, Team Associated, J Concepts, Rodriguez, Badger Machine Works, Team Brood Racing, Losi, JNS, A-Main, ProTech, Macklin, the Garage Door Guys, Clinic RC, Exotech, Vision Racing, Will Speed, Sundepow, Toyota Lift Northwest, Anthony's Contracting, and Extreme RC Hobbies. So don't forget, there's a raffle going over at Extreme, and we are done with our qualifiers.